going on, guys? Boy, Joey672 coming to you guys with a video right now. So, it is good to be back. I've been sick for a month, and I'm ready to go. I'm still not good. I'm still sick, but I'm feeling a little bit better tonight. The past 2 nights I couldn't even make videos, so I just couldn't. That's why I put out some posts, let you guys know what's going on. For anybody that's new to the channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be covering Eagles, free agency, the draft, everything you want, you need, you got it, I have it, and we could get straight to the point of this. The Eagles had their press conferences today. The Combine, it's starting, it's happening. The offseason officially starts, and pretty excited. A lot to absorb from these press conferences today. So I took some notes this morning on what was said and everything like that when I was at work. So want to go over some of that news right now. Howie Roseman went over that the Eagles need to get younger. Okay, we know this because after 2017, the Eagles treated the young guys like they were the redheaded stepchild, but they had some favoritism over the veteran players, and unfortunately that hurts. And we are simply the second to most oldest roster in the NFL, and that's not good. And Howie knows that's not good. Howie knows he needs to get players in this building that are going to produce and come here right now. Howie Roseman talked about Alshon Jeffery. The questions that we really wanted to know is about Alshon Jeffery, most of it, okay? And because without Alshon Jeffery here, you could bring in 2 guys in free agency, or a guy from the draft, guy in free agency, however combination you want to put it. Is Alshon Jeffery still going to be in the building? Well, Howie Roseman pretty much quote-unquote said that the most important thing about Alshon Jeffery right now is that he's healthy. So I don't get what that means. We all know he's hurt. We all know he's not going to be healthy until week 1 or week 2 of the regular season, guys. Not preseason. I'm talking the regular season. A quote from Howie Roseman on the wide receivers without the Alshon Jeffery combined. We have good players that are not 24, 25 years old. When you talk about that position, we are always going to look for playmakers that could help Carson Wentz. And I'm glad that he said that as well, because obviously we need someone to come in here from the draft or wherever and produce and give Carson a good look, because Carson put this team on his back. I know it was against the NFC East, but you know what? To show that and what he could do, you know what? It was a lot of stuff involved. It wasn't just Carson Wentz. It was the scheme. It was the play calling, micro, you name it. It was everything that was involved in this offense. And Carson just went as Carson. And the last month put the team on his back with off the street, from Popeyes, from goddamn KFC, with these players off the street, and did what he had to do. But Doug Peterson says that nothing's going on between Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffery. So what is the truth? I mean, I hate watching Doug Peterson's press conferences because it just seems like he doesn't tell the truth ever. He doesn't. Okay, see, that's why I'm not going into the whole thing with when he was asked about why was Micro fired, and why was this, and he got asked the same questions. He was real aggravated. So obviously he ain't going to tell us the truth regardless. If there was something between Carson Wentz and Alshon Jeffery, he's like, oh yeah, they were fighting all the time, every day. And no, he's not going to say that. He's not going to say that at all. So what I can take from that is I honestly don't know. So Howie Roseman talked about how they were confident. They are confident in left tackle, second-year player coming this year, Andre Dillard, okay? Confident in Andre Dillard, having him and potentially bringing back Jason Peters is a good problem to have. Doug even said, or someone asked Doug the question, would you like Jason Peters back? And he said, heck yeah. Sorry. I just don't get that. If you want to bring Jason Peters back, that's fine. But you want to bring him back as a backup to Andre Dillard? That's fine. But Andre Dillard needs these reps. I have never seen this in my goddamn life. I've never seen someone get drafted in the first round that has so much potential. Now Dillard has skyrocket potential, and you just sit him. And now the thing about, this kind of clarifies they want Jason Peters back. Does this not tell you that they want Jason Peters back? Kind of tells me that they really do want him back. But, Andre Dillard, when they put him at right tackle, I was like, oh, he's gonna play like crap, and he did. Don't move Andre Dillard around. Keep him at that one spot, okay? This is a guy that's gonna get paid a lot of money in a few years, and you want to make sure he gets paid, and you keep him comfortable. He needs to go out there and he needs to showcase, okay? Not come in when Jason Peters is coming out of games because he's hurt because he's an old man, okay? You need him to get into games. So if Jason Peters wants to come back, I'm fine with it, but as a backup, that's fine. A backup to Andre Dillard, I'm good with that. They need to re-sign Big V badly. That's what they really should do. I just don't get that. I mean, that's the one thing I was just scratching my head. I was like, what, why are we even talking about Jason Peters for what? What's the reason? As a backup, I'm fine, but you're gonna redshirt him another year? You're gonna redshirt Andre Dillard another year? I don't get it. Why did you draft him? You should have just signed Jason Peters to a 2-3 year extension. What was the point? I don't know. Jason Peters doesn't want to retire. He doesn't want to play for another team. He wants to play here. I understand that, but we need to get our crap together here. Okay? Howie Roseman talked about Malcolm Jenkins. So quote unquote, Malcolm has been a great player and a great person for us. We all have honest conversations with all of our players. All right, so that's Howie, that's how Howie talks, So this really doesn't tell me much. Are they going to pay Malcolm Jenkins or what? Like, give us a goddamn answer. We've been waiting so damn long for this. I mean, if Malcolm wants a little bit of a bump, that's fine. If he wants to get paid 13, 14, 15 a year at 32 years old, not going to happen. Should he have been compensated? Probably more, maybe, but he's actually still making a lot of money. But the problem is that if you get rid of Jenkins, you got to look for two safety. You got to look for one safety regardless. But in my eyes, this whole offseason, I've been saying to myself, we need to sign two safeties. We need two starting safeties. Because honestly, I see two holes right now. Because he's going to hold out. If the season starts, if preseason starts, or this regular season starts, he's going to hold out of OTAs. He ain't going to show up to anything. He's not going to show up regardless of what happens. So I'm really confused on it. I mean, I don't know how much Malcolm wants, but if it's to the point where we're gonna, we got 43 million, 40 what? We got 4.5 for Brown, so for 46.5 million, whatever it is in cap space, okay? And the Eagles are gonna get rid of more players. It's gonna happen, okay? And that's good for us because more cap space. We got draft capital. We actually have a lot of draft capital with 10 picks this year. But they need to figure this out with Malcolm because I have a feeling before free agency this will get figured out. At least before free agency, the Jason Peters thing, the Malcolm Jenkins thing will get figured out. Probably most likely. And then after free agency, at least a week or two goes by, we'll kind of see what holes are glaring and what we think the Eagles will do. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. The Eagles have met up with a bunch of players. That's going to be a separate video. But it was nice to absorb all this information today. Talk about the coaching changes. And everything else like that. Even we need to figure out the Alshon Jeffery situation, the Malcolm Jenkins situation. That's going to affect the cap situation, guys, because I'm hoping Alshon's not staying here. I really hope not. I really hope not because he's making $9 million this year and he's a $15 million cap hit this year. If you keep him for another year after this year, he's an $18 million cap hit. Hell no. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you today. A lot to absorb, like I said, and let's get this combine rolling. I'm really excited to see who they're interested in, who they're bringing in, who they're meeting up with, and that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up, fly, I'll fly.